points.
Alright. Welcome back to Mr. Pineapple Show.
I mean, we can make up some labels with some numbers for it. I don't see any reason to actually have these created vouchers on the site.
Yep. And we're going to be doing our special guest. But we got to do our song first.
Mr. Pineapple Man.
Coconut and Pineapple Man.
Mr. It's Mr. Coconut Man.
Mr. Pineapple Man.
We have defended ourselves long.
Fool in the world. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
And now he's on my show. And it's gonna be great.
But now, it's gonna be the best show
In the world.
Mr. Pineapple Man.
Mr. Coconut Man.
We're the people, and now we are ready.
Alright.
Mr. Pineapple Man.
Mr. Coconut.
Our song is done.
And now,
Prepaying. Who's prepaying?
wait, before we come. And welcome.
Oh, that would be a gift card. Vouchers are built upon redemption, so that's why and a gift card would be
These guys are twins.
something
and
we
it's
could
their
do that
birthday
for,
today.
sure, and that they would pre-buy some of them if you want, sure. Again, the gift card's never going to be entered into the site, though, as it seems the points are what is actually going to be. So, I mean, we could sell them the points just as easily as any kind of gift card. You could say, you know, HR department bought 50 points or whatever, and the hospital administration bought 60. You could keep them separate. I don't know. I don't really see any reason to do a gift card or a voucher card unless they're being entered anywhere on the site as a transaction, you know, as a currency, because it sounds like it's an internal thing. So that seems just like extra work. I don't know. Unless I'm missing.
Happy birthday, dear.
I don't know your names. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
And Apple VR, it's Apple VR.
Happy birthday to you. And that's the birthday segment of our show.
No, let's go have some fun. Follow us, kids.
The points would be. So Sarah will go in once a month and say, here's all of United Regional's orders, here's the ones that were used, points were used
The mega birthday
for,
cake.
432 points were used. I'm going to charge United Regional $432 because it's a point for a point. So that's how she do that, or we do usually with point redemption sites. That's why I give limited access. Because I don't want to have to go in there and add
It's your mega birthday cake.
2 seconds, you know.
Don't worry.
So that's why we do that. It's kind of like an either or. Points also can function with a voucher as a remainder. So if we'll issue voucher codes, they spend $45 out of $50, they have 5 points added to their point wallet to spend later because we bill the entirety of the voucher. But it sounds like it's an internal payment. They can track that. They can, their concierge can authorize the employee getting it, and then the points can be added to sit in the wallet. If there's an employee that leaves, they would just need to reach out, or the limited access employee could go into that person's user wallet and remove the points.
Don't touch my
and
eyes.
disable the employee, technically, probably.
What did you just say?
We have a problem. Come here, kids.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
They just put it in the point wallet.
Let's just leave him here.
No.
Come on, Mr. Coconut Man. Mr. Coconut Man, come here.
No, Mr. Coconut.
It actually takes the responsibility off of us because then if they add
Nope.
50 points to somebody's, well, I mean, that's on them, and you know, and the person who spends it. Yeah. So it, yes. The unfortunate part is that Ether's limited access is not working. I just got the ticket response, and it's not working yet. They're working on it. So at this point, I will need to be the one that does it for now. So they'll just need to, we'll have to probably, until the functionality works, not be able to give them limited access. So I will just be the point adder.
Say sorry or
So
you'll be
I'll work with the
scattered.
concierge. She can just send me a daily or hourly,
Say
fine,
sorry.
you know, input, and I'll just input points until that limited access works. I just got there.
No, let's just give him a gun. I know you do.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Go to the slip and slide. But then I grab your hand. Everybody.
Yes.
Come here.
Knock
The
out.
person's name.
I knocked you out.
out.
I knocked you out.
Give me that hand.
Time to go to the cellar. Come in.
Points added. Yes. What I would suggest is just
You're paralyzed, you can't
have
do it.
them send me first, last name, email, and phone number, and then if the person isn't first.
Some candy in there.
No, you're good.
And then I
First,
lost
last
the
name, email,
No, you can't get
and
back.
contact
You can't
number
get
is
through.
what are
I
the
want
4
it.
things I have to have.
Get back in.
Correct.
Okay, guys. Let's.
And then I
I
let him
can
wait here.
I have a share.
Now you can never see.
But normally what works well is if they create a shared Google Doc that can just be updated live. I mean, we might advocate for that, just we're familiar with that, or something like that, that she could just add to, and I would have one of my teammates be monitoring it, and anytime there's an addition, we would get it on there as quick as we can.
That's alright.
And then create the username. I would just put something like,
Oh shit.
you know, in a column to the side, like username and points added, and put initials or something, that it was done.
Okay,
So they would know
Oh, there it goes.
that it's done on our end.
Let's go back.
And then once limited access kicks off, then that goes away and they do it on their own, basically.
5 years later. 5 years later.
It's been a long time since our show. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I think we can start back.
I think we locked someone in the soda.
Darn it. I was hoping that worked. I found it.
Yeah,
You can set up a user as limited access, but
Hold
it doesn't
on.
give you like,
Shut
it doesn't give you any
Let's
kind of
check on them.
choices. Like, all you can choose is that
Have
they cancel
all.
orders, cancel orders, or view all orders. And I'm like, no. I need to be able to turn on or off screens that they can access. Like, that's what I used to be able to do, which is so frustrating. Why they built a store platform that doesn't do the same things? Like, at least somewhat.
Purple, no, get up here quick. He's right here.
Yes.
Wait, you know how to solve this, right?
I don't think so.
So jump on
Not
the
right now. I don't know. I can test it, but the ticket from Antera says we are currently working on implementing limited access on Ether. But that was this morning, so I'll push back and I'll say, is the approval of orders something they can do? Is the things that show here something they can do? Or is it just not working altogether? We could test it too. I could send Krista, me like an Krista, or something like that. Let me fuss around with it on that, because yeah, we would need a second facet of approval of purchase orders. The payroll deduct, if I remember right, is going to function with those employees are going to be moving into a user group where they are authorized to use directory. Is that correct?
I didn't unlock it. Get back in there. You have that.
Get those little plastics. here.
Come here. Go back here, and we might just not get you. Wait.
Yes.
No. Mr. Coconut Man.
Yep, whatever.
They would regret that.
Give me your hand. You must think this what? Give me your hand.
Okay.
Daddy.
Okay, cool. That sounds...
Say goodnight. Say night-night. Throw a knife at his hand.
I shot you from
we
afar.
could include the branding 21 one that they that India was as well, but so that I wouldn't have to forward it, or we could just give her. I don't want to make it too complicated.
You see this?
But,
It's your heart.
yeah, either way.
Camera on the eyes.
The way I had my notes was that there was a user group that those employees were then going to fall into, and we were going to move them into the ability to be able to see that not everybody's going to actually see that. So it would be like a once-a-day check. I would get the thing, and I could forward. Yeah, just have her send it to me, and if I needed to change it, if it starts working out, I would want to be checking it, and then I'll forward it to my employee that's doing it. They will go in and approve them for that user group so that they can use that. Okay.
Look at your heart. Look at your heart. Look at your heart.
Oh, I thought it was approved. It had to be approved. I don't.
I knocked you out. No, I'm gonna push you in here.
Okay. My notes all say differently, so I set it up as a user group. It's okay.
See this?
My heart's on the other side.
Yes.
I need to take a drink of my real life 7-Up.
And be like, this is not a fired employee. Yes, they're approved. We can move their order forward. Yeah, that's fine. But that would mean, okay. I would need to go at it differently. Payment methods need to be changed so that those would get.
There you go.
requires
Change
over
it to
approval. I do have it set for that, so I think it would be fine. Either way, whatever she decides, I might have, I thought it was something about having. No big deal. Yes, just clarify. That's good. And everybody said it. So it's fine. Yes, that's fine. That's totally fine. Purchase order now. Are those going to function differently? Meaning,
okay, and then
purchase orders.
I just pull you when you're not out.
Please note, you have to upload.
Come on, let's pull it over.
to work. That's how I have it set.
Come with me, man. We're gonna have a fun time.
Not torturing.
Nope, not torturing. Let's just end it all. No, Evan. If you know what I mean.
Get down there.
No.
Give him to me now.
No. We're gonna put him in the lava. Come with me.
You better last time we did
Okay.
what we did to that other kid when we put him in the lava.
I know I have the ability to upload a physical PO setup,
Almost
so they
there.
could do that, and then I have it set that says if you did not do that, then we will be in touch before it can be processed to get that.
No,
Basically.
no,
So it's going to
No,
work
no,
out
no,
perfectly
no, no,
fine.
no.
Let me double check on the field itself just in
Change
case they
it.
want to.
No, I don't change your input everything. I change it on the side.
Physical form they're uploading. Can you just double check if I did that or not? Right now, they can actually physically upload the PO as well.
Let me put it in the last
And
one.
then the order would move forward with no additional work, which would be ideal. But let me double check on the
Wait,
PO
wait,
itself, which I think I did, but I've been going back and forth with these two sites. So. Okay, that is fine, good. Invoicing to customer made sense to me. Credit card made sense. Trial of concierge program for staff, that's fine. Yep, we're gonna kind of just see how it
still
goes.
changing.
Remember, and then. I mean, you don't ever see that second to the last one on there about misuse. I mean, not many people go and like, unless they have a link to the shop from their main page. I mean, you know, I don't foresee there being any outside of the store. Now, I do have the @unitedregional.org email address set up to filter them into an employee user group. So they won't, so like, the public won't be able to, you know, there is a public setting so they
Don't do anything.
You better be lucky I saved you.
Yes, the unitedregional.org. If you could maybe just ask, I'm pretty sure we did, I'm almost 100% positive, but make sure there isn't like an @unitedregional.com or some sort of an additional suffix that, is that the right word? Yeah, suffix that, email suffix, like the ending, that's how it usually, that's how it works. I enter that into the @unitedregional.org, and then any email address used to set up an account using that will automatically filter into the correct.
Now.
So yes, like public can't see anything, can't pay with anything but a credit card.
Let's
So
go.
yeah.